First of all, and for this video, I want to show the comparison between how the 11mm f1.8 looks on a full-frame camera versus the 16mm f2.8 looks on a full-frame camera. This is the kind of field of view you get with the 16mm. This is the kind of field of view you get with the 11mm. It's like massively wide. You can get a similar field of view compared to the 16mm on a full-frame camera by enabling the dynamic active steady shot. Even with the active steady shot on the 11mm f1.8 for static subjects, it's like pretty wide and you get a really nice background bokeh, and you don't get any sort of corner vignetting with the 11mm on an A7C II body. But it's not practical when you walk and talk on the video. All right now I'm walking and talking on the A7C II, and this is how it looks. This is the full frame camera A7C II with the 11mm f1.8. It's so wide, but sometimes I feel like there's a tiny bit of vignetting with the active steady shot, which is not so practical if you wanna like run and gun and film the vlog style. The main purpose of using the 11mm f1.8 lens on a full frame body is to get that wild field of view with a shallow depth of field and carry it so comfortably. You see how small it is? I can go as close as this and I can still get a wide field of view. But it's not as practical if you were to just stick with the active steady shot. That's why I'm going to enable the dynamic active steady shot, and you're going to see the difference. Alright, the dynamic steady shot is enabled, and this is how the field of view has changed. It's not that bad. It's like pretty close to how the 16mm field of view would look, but it's actually a bit wider with shallower depth of field with f1.8. So this is like exceptional when you were to walk and talk, and even if it is like a quick moment, quick jitter, the vignetting is so tiny that you can totally ignore it. And that's what I love about this A7C II with the 11mm f1.8 product. This is probably the best combination you could have for any vlogging setup. It's a bit expensive for a vlogging camera. You can go with a GoPro or a DJI action camera, but I find it like for low light capability and for a very wide and blurry background, this cannot be beaten for the price. A7C II nowadays are available at a much cheaper price used, and you can get it at a very good deal. So if you already own an A7C II, just get a 11mm f1.8 and you can do your vlogging videos. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. This 11mm f1.8 is a must for any full-frame vlogger if you have a Sony body already. It performs great, it autofocus great, and the minimum focus distance of this lens is exceptional. I don't know how many people today are vlogging this way, but if you were to do that and have a Sony full-frame body, this is a great lens to get, especially if that body supports dynamic active steady shot. In a previous video, I compared this lens with the 15mm f1.4 lens. I recommended the 15mm lens over this 11mm lens, but it's actually a bit heavier to use it with the full frame body, especially if you were to like walk and talk, and it is not as wide as this 11mm f1.8. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Peace.